Hello. Okay, so this is gonna be a bit different. I'm at my normal spot where I start filming, and it's supposed to be storming and all of that, so you can't even see the sun coming up. It's super dark outside. And this is the only way I can think to film. I thought about turning on my car light, but it's like from behind, and it's all weird. So we're just gonna do it like this. And I have some stories to tell you. First off, the other day whenever I got home, my husband said, "So, you'll never guess what Bubba did." I was like, "What?" And he said, "Well, he came in here and he was like, 'Daddy, I got a turtle. It's squishy and it don't move, but it's cute, so it's mine.'" And he's like, "You got a turtle?" He said. I was thinking, okay, well, turtles aren't squishy, so I guess it's a stuffed animal or something. I don't know. We do have a few stuffed turtles, so I could see that. And he kept going on and on about his turtle, you know. "I love my turtle. It's so cute. It's so squishy." And later on, my husband gets up and goes to the kitchen. And Bubba says, "Careful, Daddy. Don't step on my turtle. You'll squish it." And so my husband looks down. And it is this big tick. And he said he could see where there was like the indentation from where our son kept poking it. And he was like, "No, that's not a turtle." And Bubba goes, "Well, what are you going to do with it?" He said, "I'm going to take it and flush it down the toilet because that's a tick, not a turtle." And Rubius goes, "No, it's my friend." I lost it. That was so funny. And poor Bubba lost his friend. So, of course, Brandon kept trying to explain to him that, you know, it's a tick. It's not okay, which I'm pretty sure I know where it came from. Our puppy keeps getting ticks, and we're trying to get them off of her, but anytime that she has one, or almost any time, about half the time when she has one, she will not let us get it. She just freaks out, whining, crying, going away, won't let us get it. So this one ended up getting big enough that it just fell off of her. But yeah, so he kept poking the top of it. It was his turtle. And so I'm gonna switch over here. My hand was cramping. So the other day, whenever I was working and sewing up jeans and everything, I started thinking about and figure out the difference in coveralls and overalls. I was like, you know, I think coveralls, basically the difference is that they have sleeves and they cover everything. They cover all of your clothes. Whereas overalls basically go over everything but have the straps. It goes over. So overalls and coverall. That makes a lot of sense. And then I felt a little ridiculous for not knowing that before. So if you just figured that out now too, leave it in the comments and let me know so I'm not the only one. Because that was quite interesting. So last Wednesday, I was not feeling well at all. And the more I think about it, the more I'm pretty sure I got some sort of virus. But I stayed at work and worked and everything, which whenever I work, I'm in my own little area anyway. But I was working and I just did not feel good. And so I was like, you know what? I got the goal of completing 80 jeans and that's it. And I told my husband that and he was like, that's a lot. That's a lot. And I was like, yeah, but I think I can do it. Even though I'm not feeling well, I think I can do it. Turns out that day I ended up making or stitching, I guess, the sides, whether I was doing the inseams or the outseams on them. I always count how many, or once I'm done with the stack of them, I put the number down and I count. But anyway, so that day, I did 103. I had the goal of 80 and I did 103. So I was like, okay, we're good. So it's like, if on my bad days I can still do over 100, I think we're good. I know that I had told y'all about some of the things that go through my head while I'm at work. Well, there was 2 more that I couldn't think of whenever I made that video. So I wrote them down, so now I have them. And one of them is, as I'm going through and I get it and it's right, then I get all excited and I start putting it on the stack. I'm like, yeah, I got another one. Another one bites the dust, and another one gone, and another one gone, another one bites the dust. And then I turn and look at the stack I haven't done. It's like, hey, I'm gonna get you too. So anyway, so there's that goes through my head. And then another one is whenever I get down to the last one in that stack, I'm like, it's the last one. And I instantly think, the last melon. I don't know what that's from, right? If you know what it's from, I was about to say what it was from, but if you know what it's from, leave that in the comments, because it's great. I love those movies. But yeah, so, and I think the last story I'm going to tell y'all today is about the toilet. There was a toilet that I kept going to, and it actually started to frustrate me because there was like barely any water pressure in it. You had to hold down the handle like the entire time until the bowl was completely empty so that it would send everything down, and even then sometimes it wouldn't. Like sometimes it'd leave the toilet paper or something, and it's just like, really? Now I gotta stand here for like 30 seconds to let it fill back up so that I can try to flush it again. Because I promise I flushed. But nobody likes walking into a toilet, like walking into a bathroom and going to the toilet and there's something already in it. Like that's just gross. And so I was like, no, I can't ever do that. I gotta make sure it's gone. That day that I was having issues and complaining, like frustrated, I told Brandon about it. Which, by the way, for those of you who don't know, Brandon is my husband. So whenever I say my husband, I'm talking about him. Whenever I say Brandon, still the same person. I know that I keep switching back and forth on what I'm calling him. But anyway, so I was complaining to him that day. And I was like, it's frustrating me. All this stuff is frustrating me. And even the toilet's frustrating me. And the next day, I go in there and I sit down and everything. And I'm like, there's something different. I think this is a new toilet. And I start thinking about it. And I was like, I'm pretty sure my feet were flat on the last toilet. And this one, I can't really put my feet flat. So either my legs just randomly got shorter, or this is a new toilet. Am I going crazy? So I finish my business and I get up and I turn around to flush it, and I realize there's a lid on it, which previous one didn't have a lid. So I was like, it is a new toilet. I knew it. I put the lid down and I flush it, and all I gotta do is just a boop, and then it flushes like a breeze. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So much better. But yeah, so I didn't know if it was a new toilet or not until I actually turned around and saw that it was a new toilet. I was not paying attention. Also, so last thing I'm going to say today is it's going to be fairly hard for me to get videos out, especially this week. Maybe next week will be a little slower and I can make more. But I've got like 3 videos that I still need to edit to put to my tattooing YouTube at Enchanted Skin Studio, by the way, if you're interested. But so I got those. Talia recorded some videos for hers. That's my oldest, by the way, and all she does on hers is she reads. So if you want to support her, she would absolutely love that. And her channel, which I'll leave the links below so it's easier to find, but her channel is at Tally Reads, Tali Reads 567. That is her channel. And but anyway, so I've got like 3 or 4 videos of hers to edit as well. Now I've got this one to edit to try and post to here, and it's a whole mess. Plus I took on another cleaning job, so not only do I have basically the 41.5 hours at this job. I say that because we can clock in 15 minutes early at lunch. And, well, at lunch we can totally skip, but I ain't gonna skip it because I need to eat. This girl has gotta eat. But anyway, so I clock in 15 minutes before work, 15 minutes for lunch and everything, and then so it adds up by the end of the week. So I do that. Then on top of that, I'm cleaning my landlord's house 4 hours a week. And then I've got 2 other ladies that want me to clean every now and then for them. One of them is when she can get the money. And the other one, she just started hiring me because it was her birthday and she wanted a cleaner to help clean her house. And I don't blame her. I was like, oh, I'm your birthday present. And I got all excited. But yeah, so I'm working a lot. But I also want to keep posting to here. Let y'all guys know what I'm up to. Keep up with this. And just do my thing. So, oh, and that's what I was going to say. And tomorrow is Meet Your Teacher. And in 2 days, school starts. So, gonna be real busy. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. And I will see you the next time I see you, I guess. Okay, bye!